I like to know where people stand so I know how to treat you accordingly.
They be trying to do it, I'm just doing me. I be working hard, they just want it free.
Be competitive with yourself.
This particular video right here, I want to talk about another firearm pickup. But I showed you in one of my earlier videos when I talked about all these different type of things. I picked up this right here. This is a 43X, right? So I'm missing one of my camera angles today. It's only this view. And so if you see this particular one right here, I didn't realize that they're different. So I picked up another one. I'm not going to show you the actual boxing and packaging because all that really doesn't matter because it's all really the same with Glocks. But I didn't notice. So this particular one right here, if you see, this is the 43X also, but it's the MOS version. So you can see where you can change the plate here and put a red dot or green dot. I'm going to show you something really quickly because I didn't realize it till after the fact. So this is a like a, I don't know, some kind of plastic. I have different options obviously, but for the 43X I feel as though is nice and compact. I know somebody in the comments said that you can change, see where I'm at in the state, everybody's going to give you only this 10. Even with my Glock 45, it also came with a 10 only. Let me see if I can get this in focus. So that's pretty whack, but I think you can get a 15. I think that's what they said. So with this particular one, I didn't notice until I bought this holster, right? You see, you hear like an audible click, right? It's very compact. It works good. If you use any type of streamlight light or laser, this part right here will extend out even further and flat, and this part will be bulked up a little bit. Now, in real life, I don't know if that actually makes that big of a difference, but for me, I just feel like the lighter, less weight is just going to be a better option for me personally, at least at this standpoint of my experiences and lack of experience. Maybe that's a better word. So with this one is a 43X MOS version where I can change the plate, right? I mean, I can take this plate off, but I noticed something. So when I try to holster it, I realized it wouldn't fit. Now I can jam it in here, but I don't want to keep doing it now because I didn't realize what the problem was. So then I started really looking at it, and I noticed that if you look right here at this plate, you see how it kind of like bumps out with the screws, like it kind of gives it a little more width right here. So let me put it in the camera view. Wrong angle. My bad. I'm doing everything backwards. I think my camera is backwards. Hold on. That's why I'm having a tough time. All right, everything is reversed. So if you look really close here, this lumps out. So I was like, maybe this is catching this little extra wedge. So I took this off the plate and I was putting it was holstering a little bit better, but it still kept catching it. I could not figure out what the problem was. So the more I looked at it, and I don't know why I didn't notice this, because in my mind, the MOS version is basically the same, except that the slide is milled out or drilled out, whatever the correct term is, to be able to put a red dot on it. So I'm thinking the whole time that's the only difference. I don't even know why or how I didn't even see it. But if you see right here, this is the 43, and maybe everybody else knows this, and it's just me that's naive. So I got rid of the Streamlight TLR6, I believe it's called. Most have the rail here, so that particular light, it clamps onto the trigger guard and kind of just like curves over here. Most of the stuff has like a little dent right here in the rail, and it can clamp on here. So I didn't realize till after the fact. This is the other version I have, the MOS version. As you can see, they added this. I did not know that the entire time. So now you can see the indentation right here where it locks into place, and then you see the rail. So because of that, the thickness of this is a little bit thicker than the regular 43X. And of course, this bumps out right here a little bit on the edges. But now this is why it doesn't work. And now I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense now. This added a little thickness right here, just by a little bit. Because remember, these are made to fit exact. Because I was like, I got it to fit, but I couldn't get the snap effect. So yeah. I just wanted to share that. Maybe everybody in the world knows this already, and it just slipped my mind, or I don't know why I didn't even see that or understand it. The whole time of me getting this, I was only thinking of the plate. Literally, I was not thinking about every other thing. And yeah, so that's what that is. And let me just show you. So I think I showed you what I put on the Glock 19 already. Let me see. Hold up. So this is the crazy thing. I got that a while ago. It was at like Bass Pro or Camillus, whatever it's called. If you go to like a different part of the area, they actually let me return that Streamlight. I mean, I never actually technically used it. I did install it and stuff like that, but it worked good for what it was. But it's like an altered version for the more compact handguns or pistols. So this one is actually a red dot. The other ones that I got are green dots. So this is the one that seems to be recommended. The other ones that I have, I mean, this has a shake awake, I believe, but the other ones I have like that solar power thing on top of this area right here. So these are pretty simple. They all kind of have the same way you install it. I'm just gonna take it out just to see how small this one is. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the plate off and just goes on like this. Hopefully I don't drop it. There it goes. And honestly, this is as big as I want to get it. The only problem with me is, so the 19, I also got a case like this also, but it's for red dot compatibility. But I wanted to put a light on it and all this other stuff. Do I really need the light? In all honesty, no. Am I ever really going to use it? Maybe not. I just really like the aesthetics of it. I know there's going to be a time where I feel like I wish I had it for useful actual purposes. But if I ever carry that, I don't want it to be I want it just a light as possible setup. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you this too before I get off this particular video, because I have a couple other ones I need to show that I will show that I didn't get a chance. So this right here, it's like a carbon fiber. I think this is actually carbon fiber. At first I thought it was just going to be some type of I don't know, just some kind of like wrap or something, but I believe this is actually carbon fiber. So this is cut out already too. I already bought a green dot for this, but I never contacted or registered to be able to get the plate that I need for the one that I got. But this is cool too. I like this setup. Right now, yeah, you hear the click. You can tighten this up as much as you want. This is a little bit bigger than a Glock 19. I believe this is just ever so slightly longer. But just in hand, I still never got to even go to the range with this or anything, but this is one of my favorites just in hand. I just really like, I just like it. I like how it feels in my hand as far as the grip and stuff like that. So only time will tell when I actually able to experience that and see how that works out. This is another brand. This one says clip and carry. This seems okay to me too. But again, with these, well, not again, but there's nothing in the magazine. So that's going to add weight, obviously. But again, I want to keep, for my purposes, I want to keep everything light as possible. And fortunately for me, these are 15 capacity. So that's dope. Unlike the Glocks, for me, I mean, for where I'm at, they only come with 10. I don't understand how this brand can come with a higher capacity and then the Glocks don't, even though I'm in this area. I don't really get that, but I mean, whatever. So I'm just going to attach this on here. I don't even know if I'm going to come back and clip to the clip and just show what it looks like attached. I don't even know if it matters at this point, but here's the screws. Just different level screws. I should be able to do everything with this. Let me just see something real quick. Hold up. Sometimes I hate doing these videos like this, especially if I never did it or experienced anything about it. And I'm literally like trying to look at what I'm doing at the same time and also at the same time look at the camera view, and it's kind of weird. So just take this off. And I believe they use like a little blue Loctite so it doesn't unscrew itself. And as you can see, hopefully you can see, it's like a little blue Loctite right on there. So this is going to come off super greasy or oily or whatever they're using. So put that upside down. Now, as far as I know, this did not come with any type of plate of any sort. No, this needs a plate. All right, I'm going to punch this in real quick. So, unfortunately, I need a plate to fit in the grooves right here. As you can see, these bumps right here go inside the green dot. But over here, these dots, I mean, these little bumps right here, I need the plate. So I just ordered it literally. It's going to come in tomorrow, actually. So I just got to remember not to use the longer screws. Make sure it's the 8mm screws. I wish they labeled these so I knew which was 8mm or not. But yeah, so this literally just came in. So I told you earlier that this is the regular 43X and it doesn't fit this. I can't talk right now because I'm like all over the place. This is a different brand. Honestly, I like the texture of this one better. It's more like gritty. Right here, as you can see, like the little texture in it. This is the new one. It's kind of like, it's more of a smoother feel. Not that it really matters, but I just like the way the other one feels, even the clip, but whatever. So let's see how this one fits. I don't feel, okay, I was about to say, I thought that was clicked in. I mean, it fits nice though. It looks very compact and sleek. So I do like this. Of course, you can adjust the tension with this screw right here. It's an Allen key. So, or you can use a flathead. I'm probably just gonna loosen that up just a little bit. Actually, nah, it's just a little bit too much, but it does fit. And as you can see, if this was installed correctly, it would still, you know, make room for this cutout. So overall, pretty dope. They did make this at an angle. And this is the other one. I'm just gonna show you this one too. I don't know what this one even looked like either. I think it might be the same brand. The crazy thing is these was more expensive. I don't think it's because of the cutout. It's just a different brand. Has paperwork that ain't really important. This one is for, I think, my 19, and I think it can fit my 45. The problem is my 45 has a light on it, or a light and laser. Look, it did come with an Allen key. Let me just take this Allen key off real quick. This is 19. So let's see how this one works. Yup, this one clicks in nice. See how this one's at like a pretty hard angle. I guess that's just their brand. I'm gonna loosen this up too a little bit. This one has 2 adjustment screws. I always get weird about optics and glass and stuff like that. Maybe because I'm a camera person, and I feel like I'm gonna get that smudged up. I don't know if it really matters, but I'm just saying I can just tell I'm gonna keep getting it smudged up. It's not very protected or covered or anything like that. So overall, I still like it. I ordered the plate. I don't need to show y'all how the plate works, but I just kind of explained it to you. I'll go ahead and attach this on the 43X MOS. I just wanted to show y'all how the MOS is different. If you didn't know, especially if you're ordering any type of form-fitted, casted type of holster like this, that you got to keep in mind for this rail that they added. That I didn't even know that they added that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So make sure you do everything at your top level. And remember, you're no competition with anybody except yourself. So make sure your next move is your best move, or at least your better move. Till next time. Later.